using some of those hacks, those shapes, right? Connecting the chord shapes with the diminished sub. The diminished is every other note, but instead of this, do this. And the sixth, and then
Yeah, just practice some of that stuff. Just to play it, I figure one of these days, then you got to figure out how to put it in context with the tunes.
very slowly.
Yeah.
So maybe I would say, so it sounds like you're trying to do a lot of different things, but that's what worries me is that you're trying to do too much.
Mm-hmm.
So I would limit yourself and just say, okay, I'm only going to work on scales.
Yeah, I'd like to. Well, one thing I was going to say, I still want to work on Nuages some more. Maybe today, yes, maybe no, or whatever. But I mean, I want to finish that song.
Yeah.
But maybe not. Like say, work on scales. I'd like to work on know more about what scales under the chords. But
What do you mean by that?
Well, like okay, you got the G major seventh, and
Yeah.
boom. A G major, what scale am I going to play around when I'm in that chord? When I play a D minor seventh, what?
The arpeggio, right?
Arpeggios or scales or arpeggio.
Yeah, both.
I mean, I like arpeggio. I'd rather be. I remember we were talking one time. If are you oriented more towards scales or arpeggios? I'd like to be 60% arpeggio and 40% scale.
Yeah, I think for jazz, because you want to outline the chords a little bit more.
Yeah.
You want to hear the chord progression, and that's such a good exercise. And that's the thing with, for example, check it out. So I want B flat minor 7. What I'm doing is arpeggios only as an exercise. I'm going like this. And this is one octave. This is what I always label as easy arpeggios. Sorry, I'll say what it is. B flat minor 7, E flat 7.
E flat minor seventh.
No, E. Did I say minor 7? E flat 7.
E flat.
There you
Sounds
go.
Good.
Yeah, so 2-5, right? But so this is just face value. B flat minor 7, E flat 7, A minor 7 flat 5, D 7, no subbing, no diminished, and then G major 7. Little walk up.
Yeah.
Now I'm getting fancy. Do that with me first. Let's do that 8 bars together. B flat minor 7.
I don't mind doing face value stuff.
I know, that's what I'm saying.
Because face value stuff, I
you
like
gotta
it.
do that first.
I like it when you can really tell in the arpeggios you're playing or whatever. Well, you're outlining the chord.
Yeah.
You can really tell that you're going making a chord change, and you really hear it in the single note stuff.
Oh yeah, Willie Nelson. That's what he is doing. Though he's very blatant about going.
Yeah, just real blatant.
But it sounds good.
Yeah.
So you got to be able to do that first before you do subs.
Okay. Yeah.
So let's do the first 8 bars. Let's say it. B flat minor 7, E flat 7, and that's dominant.
Okay, now let's see. I gotta think about that. Okay, so there's your E flat.
Well, here's your triad. Here's your flat 7. Major 7, and this.
See, I can't even say here's your triad. Here's your triad. Like that's common knowledge. It's not common knowledge to me. I'd have to, if I was going to play an E flat triad, I have to think. Let's see. Okay, first I have to find my E flat, and then I have to think what's the third and the fifth in E flat. Then play them.
That's why I want to actually go back a step and just start on A. And go through all 5 7th chords. Major 7. and this is gonna. I hope that you follow my fingering for this particular pattern. So please watch. Triad. That's major, so you know. We gotta start with a triad. Major, minor, and diminished. It's gonna be this. Yeah, so make sure you know major, minor, and diminished, right? Because that's all the 5/7 chords. They all have that, you know, either major, minor, diminished triad.
Yeah.
So major 7 is going to be this.
So this, okay, right. And I think I do actually know this. We'll see.
Let's
if
take
I
it
do or
slow.
not.
Stop. Major
Major.
7. Dominant 7.
That's what. Wait a minute. That's what I
Yeah.
want to do.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's an A major 7th.
You must hit the chord. Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah, I want to do that because I want to know if I play the arpeggio.
Yes. Exactly.
Yeah.
And then you can hit the arpeggio first, or hit the chord.
Yeah.
Your choice, or both.
Right.
Major 7. And then chord. So stay on A7. Chord, A minor 7. A minor 7, flat 5. That has a diminished. Good. Good. Good.
A minor 7 flat 5.
We're going to use that in Nuages, so you got to make sure you know that. And then A dim 7. Good. And that, we can use that because that could be a sub later for the D7. Or, you know, to do the you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So here's the routine. Major 7.
Dominant 7.
Minor 7. Yes. Minor 7, flat 5. Do that one again. Diminished.
Oh,
Good. Fully dim. Perfect.
Major 6.
Absolutely. Thank you. Minor 6. Yes.
Wait.
Minor 6. Minor 6.
What's this chord?
That's a.
What am I doing there?
That looks like a D minor 6. Yeah, that's you're the wrong chord.
D minor 6.
A
Yeah,
minor
I want
we're on
A
A
minor 6.
6. We'll do that in a second. With the A minor 6.
Minor 6 right here. Minor 7th.
Well, that's why I always say go over minor swing.
Yeah.
Good
All right.
job. Okay, so you got those down, right?
Yeah.
Let's do it on C for fun. You know, I recommend actually, you know, going through because it feels different, and you know, along the length of the fretboard.
Right.
Down here is.
Well, I tried, mostly in C. So yeah. So what we just did there is.
Yes. Yeah, this is the arpeggio routine that correlates with the chord
But I
routine.
want to
To do this, you know, these are the grip chords, right? With the 7th chords on the 6th string root. But now you have the easy arpeggio. It's just one octave. Well, major 7, C major 7.
Okay.
C7. Minor 7. Minor 7 flat 5. And fully dim. Nice. And major 6. Major 6.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Major 6.
Hit the chord. Good. Minor 6. Thank you. Great. Now let's do it on the next string root, 5th string root, on D. So D. So yeah, now, thank you. That we're doing an octave higher than the D. So yeah, I always say that West. This. Just visualizing the octave arpeggio.
Well,
But
I can tell that's not the move. So that was a one of his trademarks.
Oh yeah. But major 7, dominant 7. Thank you. Chord, minor 7. Great. Minor 7 flat 5. That one has a diminished triad. This guy. There you go.
What's this?
That's like
Is that a D minor
dominant.
7 flat? There's a D minor 7 right there, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah, yeah. That could be it. Sure. Yeah, it's a voice I don't use out, but that.
Anyway, this is a better one.
Yeah.
See, I always say if I think on the fifth string, if I think of a minor 7 flat 5, I always think about this one. But I know that I should think about that one more because that one's more.
Well, either one. The thing behind a D minor 7 flat 5 is that you have a D in the bass and then F minor triad, F minor triad, F minor triad, F minor triad, F minor triad. So I think that's important for me to visualize those F minor triads. So this, you did this. That's a D minor 7 flat 5.
Yeah.
Anyways, let's get back to the
So is
routine. D dim 7.
D. Oh.
Yeah. Good. Fully dim, right? Major 6. You could, technically, chordally, you should do this. That's a D6. I know, it's a big stretch. Just do this if you want.
Boy, this one, my
I
fingers
know.
don't want to do that.
Yeah,
anymore.
right. So just do this. That's what a lot of people do. Or this even.
Oh, that's the sixth up there.
Almost. You need to have 4 strings. There you go. Yeah, because that's a B minor 7, and then you put D in the bass. D6 equals B minor 7. You know, a lot of this stuff's so important.
Yeah.
And then D minor 6.
Oh, don't do that.
Yes, and then I would do it like this typically. This one is a little bit more doable than that major 6. But major 6 was like this. Minor 6 is this. But you can do it like this. This is what you did earlier.
Oh, that.
Yeah, just don't put A in the bass. I wouldn't recommend A in the bass.
Yeah, let's do that.
Major 6? Minor 6? Let's do it on F up here. F major 7. Nice. Chord. Dominant 7. Yeah. Chord. Minor 7. Minor 7 with the flat 5. Chord. Good. And fully dim. Nice. Major 6. And I'm gonna do it like this. I do it like this. Yeah. Why not? And then minor 6.
So a minor 6.
Well, you can do it like this.
Oh, no, this one.
I do it like this typically. Or like this. Yeah, I'm not putting the C in the bass. So there you go. That's your routine. You did the 5 7th chords and then the 2 6 chords. The funny thing about the 2 6 chords is that those actually equal 7th chords. You know, they can equal 7th chords if you wanted to rename them, right?
Yeah.
So that gets you a lot of mileage.
Yeah.
But again, now when we go back and put it into the first 8 bars of Nuage, we have B flat minor 7, E flat 7. Well, actually, it would be this. Switch. minor 7, flat 5, D7, G major 7, 6, do do dee da 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 da.
That's what we started to do in the first place.
Exactly. But we needed to do the routine to clarify all those shapes, right?
All right, let me see if I remember. Okay, so first of all, we got a B flat major 7.
And those are on the top. By the way, I'm just showing it to go back to those easy arpeggios. I call those starting on the 4th and the 3rd string, and then you can do it starting on the 5th string.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And then 6th string. And then you start to connect them.
Right. I learned all that on the 5th and 6th string too, like a couple months ago, but now I've forgotten it because I haven't reinforced it.
Yeah, and again, you know, we just have to grab a song that you're working on that you're enjoying. So here we go: B flat minor 7, 4 notes. E flat 7.
E flat minor 7.
No, E flat 7. E flat dominant 7. Stop. Do that again. 3, 4, slowly. E flat 7, exactly. A minor 7 flat 5. Good. You got the A. Good. D7.
Oh wait, no, flat 5. I didn't.
Yeah, you got it. D7. And G major 7. Start here. G major 7. From there, you don't have to think. Once you know where your root is, and you're going, oh, major 7. And then 6. Yeah, major 7. And major 6. Yeah. No, not dominant 7. Major 6. Thank you. And ready for the top again. Here we go. Nice and slow. 3, 4. B flat minor 7. E flat 7. A minor 7 flat 5. These are 2 5s, by the way. Working on 2 5s. The half dim is this. You gotta start with a diminished triad. Just know that it's a diminished triad to start with.
I know, yeah.
Yeah. And then D7. And then G major 7. And then we did 6. Good. So what I'm working here on the fancy version of Nuage. You know that, right? We're doing all the 2 5s.
Okay.
Otherwise, we could just keep it simple and do the easy version that I circled for you a while back.
Yeah.
The Willie version, where he's just doing E flat 7 for a full measure, D7 for a full measure.
Yeah. Well, I'd like to know that too, but I like movement stuff. So I'd rather learn this.
So the other one is easier, I'll say, the Willie version, because you just do this. You don't have to go 2, 5. You know, it's busier.
Yeah, but I'd rather.
And you're restricted. So there's good things and there's bad things about it. The good thing is that you get more movement, like you're saying, more harmonic movement. Again, kind of leading you to the jazzier and bebopier side of things. But also, you have to play the changes.
You're locked in.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So that's the thing. So let's keep going then. You got that again. 3. Yeah, we're making it an exercise. 3 and 4 and E flat 7, A minor 7 flat 5, D7, G major 7, and then G6. I want you could do this. You could go up 1, and then back. That was 2 bars. It was like 1, 2. Then it went to G6, and then back to the top. B flat minor 7, E flat 7, A minor 7 flat 5. Get the it's your fingering that you got to get down this shape already. You have to hold a diminished shape. That's what's messing you up. You're starting on your ring finger, but you got to start on your pinky. That's my advice. Yeah. Otherwise, you would read. Otherwise, I might just say.
Well, I was thinking A minor 7, but I was forgetting about the flat 5 part of it. So
yeah, the that's the diminished triad. I mean, there's another fingering that you can do this, but
all right,
there's two fingerings. But let's just stick to this, and then so that it's kind of it's one note, and then two notes. We're kind of following a formula, so you don't confuse yourself with fingerings. And then G. Okay, there you go. 3. Yeah, and then later on, the next step we did just kind of target. You just go. You don't play all the notes, but and then you'll just
and then you start feeling them.
Yeah, you just keep it simple. You don't have to go do 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 do.
Right.
But again, those are the exercises that it goes back to music school days, and you hear saxophone players going they're playing the changes, they're outlining the changes. It's a very important exercise to be able to do. So try it one more time. I'm going to play chords for you. 3, 4. Keep your rhythm even for now too. It's a ballad. Let's just keep it straight, no swing. 6. 3, here we go. 4. And you're going to memorize these patterns too. And again. These are all 2 5s. Once you don't have to think about it, then I know you got it. Yeah, we did the Mr. Sandman together. B flat. Keep going. I'm going to turn off the snare drum. Keep going. Snare drum follow me. And G. Actually, no, I want to work on that one. It's the half diminished that's messing you up. So play me the A minor 7 flat 5.
So. I was playing the regular diminished.
Well, that's the stuff that we can do later. That's my 2 5 hack there, my favorite.
So we want this.
Yes, and then I say diminish it. Yeah, see that's the 2 5 trick. Later on,
We weren't throwing diminished in what we were doing.
No, but that's the thing that we can do next. It's this. We can diminish everything. On the second chord, on the dominant chord, we could just, and that's the trick. And I want you to do that next, or soon. But we take the 2, we diminish it. Take the 2, we diminish it. Not the 1. But we diminish. But notice when I do the diminish, I change my fingering because I know I'm going to do this. The fully half for the half dim too. I'm getting my pinky on there. That's what I want.
No, that's what I would. That's what I would want to do too.
Yeah, just make sure when I don't see you get your pinky on there, then I'm like, oh, you're not going to nail that minor 7 flat 5 because of the stretch. But here it is as a chord. The minor 7 flat 5 has that diminished triad, so you gotta have that formation, And then, that's what we're gonna do. That's what I always do too. But we're gonna do face value right now, so we're just gonna go straight to D7. Dominant 7, not minor. D dominant 7. No, that's minor.
Oh, sorry.
There you go. We want to observe those dominant chords. Here you go, from the top.
Been playing mine,
Keep your 8th notes nice and even. 3 and 4 and switch. Switch. Good. And repeat. outlining. Yeah, sure. Yeah. And again. I feel that you're getting it. Yeah, that's nice. I like that. Yeah, it's okay. Yeah, rhythm. Just jump back in there. Yeah, nice. I'm harmonizing. Oh, sorry. I'm having fun with it, but don't have fun with it yet. Just do this till you get so bored with it that you do have.
Okay.
Yeah, then you want to have fun with it. Keep going. And when I say have fun with it, I mean reverse the order of the notes. You know. Yeah. It's nice to keep the eighth notes even at a ballad tempo. Very good. Ready? We're going to go on to the next part. Stay there, stay there. F sharp minor 7 flat 5. Let's see if you can do it on the spot. F sharp half dim.
Oh, play the chord?
No.
Oh.
Arpeggio right here. F sharp.
F sharp. Which chord
So
again?
the important thing now is that you know where F sharp is on the 4th string.
Alright, I do.
But notice how I use the octave system. I'm just bouncing there on the 6th string. So that's where I'm thinking of it. And then you don't have to think about your shape.
Which one are you doing?
That's what I'm saying. F sharp minor 7 flat 5. Beautiful. B7. No, don't diminish it. That's our hack, but that's our sub. But B7. B7. Do that again. Thank you. Do that again. F sharp half dim. B7. E minor 7. That's a full measure each. Good. And then E minor 7.
So here's my E minor 7. Oh, I get into open strings going down there.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing is that we didn't do this particular shape, so just scoot over here. Otherwise, we'd have to do the open strings. This. But I'd rather have you go over here.
Right. Yeah.
Good. Keep it consistent. And then go to E minor 6. Good. Let's do that again. This is a 2-5-1. This is the next. This is measure 9, 10, 11, and 12. We have this 2, 5, E minor 7, 1. And then I like the minor 6 for filler. Ready? F sharp half dim. B7. It's okay. I want you to. And E minor 7. You're doing a full measure, so you go up and down.
Okay.
And let's do that again. Ready? Yeah, thank you. B7. E minor 7. E minor 6. F sharp half down. B7. E minor. E minor I'm doing it up the octave. Stop. And when I say up an octave, I was doing it here, third string.
Oh, yeah.
I'm just mixing and matching.
Oh.
So instead of down here, I
Oh,
went,
oh.
and then B7, E minor, E minor 7. I mean, those little Djangoism, those slurs, right? Those slurs are.
Yeah.
That's really nice to decorate. Again, staying within the arpeggio still.
Right.
So we have that, and then so it goes do-do-do. And then minor 6. Now it goes to A7. You can do 2 bars. Some people do this like this. They go down a half step, so you can do that. Yes. So you go A flat A7. Like this. Sorry, do that please. And then back to A7. That's just a side slipping, but you're following the chords that a chord player would do. Stop 3, do that again. 4. D7. Same thing. But now we're going up a half step. Did you hear that? Like this. And then that's it. That's the first. Back to D7. And that's the first 16 bars. Yeah. When you could go up and down, and then back to. Let's try that from the A7. 3. Try to listen because you'll hear the side slipping. You'll catch it. 3.
Let's see from
4. A7. A flat 7. Wait. D7. And back to the top. Okay, good. Let's just practice the beginning to that all the way through there. That's the first 16 bars. First half of the song. From the beginning now. You got and there's a lot of changes on this song. This is not the song I would start students on, obviously, but you've been working on it, so here we go. Let's try those
I was
arpeggios.
just trying to remember it all. And, okay, so back to the first one again. Let's see.
Yeah, we're just making it a very straightforward exercise where we're following it, Yeah, face value. You just got to keep track of all the changes. 3, 4. I'll do it with you. Actually, I'll just play chords. 3,
I have to
4.
remember which one.
You'll get it. I'm confident. Major 7. And then major 6. And repeat that. B flat minor 7. Beautiful. Major 7. Major 6. F sharp minor 7, flat 5. B7. I'm adding some bass movement. E minor 7. E minor 6. Yeah, A7. You got it. Down to A7. There you go. Good. A flat. See? Your intuition was kicking in. And get ready for the D7. Let's do it again from the top. Yeah, I feel improvising happening within this. Yeah, see? Yeah, you know what to do.
It hurts my brain.
I know, it's a lot to think
my
about.
brain is bruised right now.
But it's these nice patterns. Here, just watch me do it once. Try to visualize what I'm doing. I'm doing the same thing as you, but I just want you to see me do it. B7, I'll say it. E minor. So little slides. Now, reverse. The direction, that's harder. But that's the game.
Yeah, that's good.
Rhythm. Changing it up a little bit. Then you can play around with the notes, but I'm still limiting myself to just chord tones.
Right, yeah.
But I'm just not going up the predictable. But that's the exercise you have to do.
Yeah, it's all a
first.
matter of getting it in your brain.
Yeah, it's a lot of finger memories, but muscle memory, that is, finger,
Yeah, but it has to come from your brain.
Yeah.
I think it does anyway.
Well, again, I think one thing that's important that I was kind of thinking about for you is this B flat, E flat, A, D, G, and then B, F sharp, B, E. The roots, this is harder for most guitar players. They don't like to think on the fourth and the third strings.
Me too.
They're good on sixth and most players.
Yeah.
Because that's where you usually start your scales or your chords. But this exercise is particularly working you on the fourth and the third string roots.
Well,
so that's an important study right there. Just
no, like you say, when like on the E and A string, I know that's an A, and I know that's an E, and I know that's a G, and I know that's a G. But what's that? So I usually take it up there, and it's an A because I know that's an A.
Well, great. Yeah, I would go down to the octave.
Or go down. Either way.
I mean, again, that's another good study. So this one study of saying, hey, practice these arpeggios through the song, face value, with the fancier 2/5 changes. You can start on the fourth string and third strings, and then also on the sixth string. Or actually do this. And then you're gonna mix and match. You know what I mean? And now I'm just, but it's nice to just, what we're doing is we're staying exclusively first on the fourth and third strings. I chose those strings because that's where instead of the lower strings, which I like, and it's easier to visualize, but I like these more for the leads, for the 85
or 90% of what you play is going to be right there.
Yeah, I'm thinking the top four strings, just for chord inversions and for the leads. Yeah. These strings are my bass notes, which those are fine for comping, but I'm often I'm not starting so much down there. It is easier to visualize those roots, but this is still a great exercise. That's the first half. You want to finish it? Let's do it.
All right. So.
So this is now measure 17. It starts off the same. B flat minor 7, E flat 7. And now the good thing is you're thinking of these as a sequence, 2/5. So you have this, those go together.
I should think of those as a 2-5.
Yeah, it's a 2-5
should.
pattern. And what beboppers do, just so you know, what a lot of bebop players style is they take those old swing songs, and even if the swing player is just doing this, they insert the 2. You know, they put the 2 in front of it, even though it's not there. They put a B flat minor 7. That way you create that movement. It's very subtle, but you know, this could be this, but you go, you know, you're putting in that 2-5 lick, the arpeggio. So this preps you for more of that kind of bebop styling. Okay, so here we go. Back to this B flat minor 7. It's the same stuff as before. Go for it, nice and slow. A little bit slower. 3 and 4 and E flat 7. A half hit. D7. G major 7. And G6. Ready for this? E flat minor 7. This is new.
Wait, okay.
It's okay.
Here I go again. E flat,
Good.
E flat,
Good.
minor 7.
Here's a triad. I always start with my triads. You're on E flat, E flat.
Oh, am I on E?
There you go. No, I'm sorry. I think you're on D. The E flats are here, 8th fret. Yeah, there you go. A flat 7. This is a nice 2-5 pattern, like this. This is very important too. This shape. Look at the shape here for a second. You're gonna discover this, but watch this and this. It's the same shape if you do a 2-5. You know what I mean? The pattern is the fingering is the same.
Oh, but it's on different strings. Oh.
Yeah, it's on different strings. So E flat minor 7, A flat 7. A flat.
Yeah,
There you go. Yeah, I know. Guitar players don't like to think flats so much, but E flat minor 7 again. E flat. A flat 7. D minor 7, flat 5.
Okay, let's see.
Start on D first, get the rhythm. But you know you're gonna have flat 5, so you gotta get your pinky on there, diminished formation. At least I like to use my pinky, but this is fine too. And then G7. 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 Good. Let's do that sequence again. E flat minor 7.
Let's see, damn
A flat 7. D minor 7 flat 5. Beautiful. G7. C major 7.
Let's see, okay, here's a C, so C major 7.
Beautiful. And then C6. And then C6. Yeah, when I'm playing it, I like to do a walk up there. I like to do this 1, 2, 3. So I just go. Yeah, I walk up with the chord. I'm hearing the chords walk up. Not everybody does that, but I like this. You know, like the movement there. It's not going to say that on the chart, but that's just filler, you know.
Right.
It adds harmonic movement, harmonic rhythm. Great.
Yeah.
But for us, we'll just do this C major 7, C6. Beautiful. Now it goes, let's do that whole section again. E flat minor 7. This is the tricky part for sure.
Well, it's a tricky part to remember it.
Yeah. A flat 7, nice and slow. D minor 7, flat 5.
Let's see,
D.
oh,
G7. C major 7. C6. Beautiful. Okay, C minor 7.
C minor 7,
Yeah, turn it. F7. Beautiful.
F7,
F7.
Let's see,
You
well,
can go low or you go
okay.
you go up. Yeah, you can go to the 4th string. You remember this? I just showed you this. They're the same pattern.
Yeah.
Okay, but actually you get full measure. You get full measure. So C minor 7. F7. G major 7, G6. Last 4 bars, B flat minor 7, like the beginning of the song.
B flat
Just
minor 7,
restating
B
the
flat,
last,
B flat minor 7.
just restating the theme. It's okay, think about it. B flat minor 7, E flat 7, actually half bar each of those. Yeah, so that's the thing, is just make sure you know whether it's what your triad is to start with, to get the right quality. So this is B flat minor 7.
Wait a minute.
Yeah.
There's something I should have probably done. I should have been looking at this, so maybe it would.
Hey, don't put that on the camera.
Oh, sorry.
I don't know if you need that or not. You're doing good.
Well, okay.
Yeah, we're the last 4 bars. So B flat minor 7.
B flat minor 7th.
E flat 7. A minor 7 flat 5. You're gonna say, oh yeah, we've done this already.
Yeah.
D7. Now we're gonna end it by doing G major 7, C minor 6, minor 6, 6,
Oh,
and G6.
what 6th?
G6.
G6. Oh.
Just as an ending, or major 7, your choice. Good. That was the final ending. And now we're ready to go through the whole song without stopping. We just went through. I mean, we went through all of them, but now is the time. Again, we want to practice through the whole.
I'll tell you what. Why don't? Okay, I'll do it.
You want me to
but,
do it once?
Yeah, why don't you do it once real
Okay.
slow so when I get